Hey guys, it's episode 251. So this was the cat owl drawing of myself that I drew, and yeah, if you guys noticed for the past couple of videos that if you guys recently have been watching my recent drawing videos, you would have known that I kind of switched to using my chameleon markers, and those are just my art markers that I have. Chameleon is a brand that is this new brand that I discovered and I started using, and it's really good. I actually did, if you want to see the full case, there is a video on that. If you check out my channel, I'm pretty sure you can find it. But anyways, I did a review kind of like how I found it and where I found it. And so yeah, basically I've been using markers for quite a bit, and it's more than usual because I want to get the hang of using markers, because normally I don't use art markers because my shading is kind of subtle. It's a bit different from other people. Like, as you can see, like the skin on my drawing that I've colored so far and the hair, it's a very simple type of shading because I'm not used to the whole layering process. I kind of stepped out of my comfort zone for a bit and wanted to try that, and I was thinking, because that's the only kit that I have, I don't want to use, because most of the time when I draw people, it's usually black hair and it's like the peach skin color, and I really don't want it to be that I use it and then I end up running out of ink for those markers, and replacing them might take a while because where we live, I don't know if the Sears sells them, but if you guys know, please tell me. But anyways, where we live, there's no Curry's nearby, and Curry's is supposed to be a really good art store. Chameleon markers doesn't seem to be that expensive of a brand. It's like in the middle between cheap and expensive. So I've only seen it ever in Curry's, and that's why I bought the whole pack from there. But if you guys know if there's any other places that sell them, then please tell me. But except for Michael's, because I know Michael's is it's quite more expensive from what normal prices are at different art stores, so I kind of stay away from Michael's now because my art teachers have told me, and I was like, okay, then I'll just buy at like an art store. But art stores tend to be far away from us, and the ones close by, like, they close early, and that makes me kind of sad because I can't pick up something last minute if I need it. And yeah, so as you can see, I already colored the hair and the skin. Now I just need to color the outfit. I colored the hair and the skin to save quite a bit of time, because a few times where I haven't colored the hair and skin, it took way longer, and some of the videos I didn't upload because of that reason. So yeah, let's just get started. So first thing I'm going to color is like the crown right here. I want to use different browns for it because it is a cat owl, so I want it to have like an owl look to it. The original reference that I got this off was like some mermaid that had a silver like armor piece on her head, but I decided to change it up a bit to look more like an owl, and also I want to kind of color it the way an owl would be more colored. So this is actually a terracotta brown, so here, terracotta. Yeah, and I'm just gonna go through places where I think it would look nice. Yeah. Okay. So I want to switch to a bit of a darker brown. So I'm gonna go with this. It's called dark brown, and it's, yeah, like that. And basically I'm just gonna go through the other spots that I want to be brown. So almost done the crown part. There's the crown. I'm going to here. And now for the belt part. And it's running out of, it needs to be sharpened, so I'm just gonna sharpen it quickly. Sorry guys. There, I'll sharpen. I think because all of the browns that I have in my Prismacolor set aren't very, like, dark toned, so when you look at them, they all match they like fit well together. They don't there's none that's like extremely dark from one another. They're more like light browns, so they fit well together. And I'm just gonna shade that a little with this is raw umber, and it's that. So as you can see, like what I was talking about was like the raw umber is really close to the dark browns, so it's like that. And then I want to go over the jewel thing with, let's go with a pink. I normally don't use pink, but this is it's just called pink, so yeah. I normally, in rare cases, will use pink, but I think this will make it look cute. And then there's a neon pink, which I'm just gonna use a bit for shading. Okay. So for the entire outfit, I kind of want to go for a bluish color. And I think I'll go with this type of blue. This is sky blue, and I'm just gonna go for it. And all the stuff the fluffy stuff that looks like clouds will just be white color, so that way it kind of looks like the sky. So just coloring the entire outfit. So I just need to sharpen it again because a lot of my pencil crayons need to be sharpened because I haven't sharpened them in a while. So if I keep sharpening, that's why. So this is a sleeve thingy. And now I'm on like the skirt area, so the bottom of the dress. Have to be careful at the bottom of the paper because I can wrinkle it, so have to be really careful. Yeah, so that's all that I want to be sky blue. This is a light blue, so I'm gonna use it to shade a bit. Just to shade some parts. I'm gonna sharpen this too. Anyways, I'm just shading parts of the dress first. And also parts of the sleeve. And underneath where the hands are. So that's it for the blue, and now I want to do the cape part. I want to go back to the brown actually and do some of that. I'm gonna use this sienna and just go over the cape. And it also has like fluffiness like the dress itself, so originally I was gonna color it blue, but I feel that that's too much blue overlapping, so I want to go to this type of brown. And also because blue is not the color of an owl, so I want to kind of incorporate owl colors as well. And also this glove. And this tight. I actually forgot to color the upper leg part, the thigh, so I'm gonna do that afterwards. I'm going to raw umber again and just gonna shade a bit. So the dress is done, and all I need to do is color the ears and tail, and yeah, that will be it. And the eyes too. So the ears and tail will be black as usual, as I do for my other drawings. They are normally black with the white fluff inside. And the tail. The tail actually goes like under the cape, but I put it on the side so it's more visible that way. And also I'm doing some shading on it. I'm gonna turn it this way so that way it's easier to color it. Carefully just shade some parts. So that's it for the ears and tail. Now for the eyes, I'm going to go back to brown because I have brown eyes. So yeah, I'm gonna use this dark brown for some part here on the lower part. And then I'm going to use the terracotta on like the entire eye. This just gives a bit like of a difference between the different browns and the different lights in the eye, so it looks nice. And then I will do the thigh part, which I forgot to color. So this is just peach. And then I kind of go over with light pink for shading. Okay, that's all done. Here is my overview. It turned out pretty good. I liked how I decided like on the different color scheme. It was really different from how I imagined it, but I like it more because it looks more like the sky and an owl and a cat at the same time, so it kind of gives a different feel to it from what I was thinking before, because originally it was going to be different colors, and I'll explain that in a different video after I make the video. My next video will be coloring the actual cat owl, and then we'll see in comparison in a different video. I will be coloring the cat owl in my markers though, because most of my animals I want to look a bit more finished, so I give them that finished look by using the markers, because when I don't use the markers it looks more handmade, and I'm more comfortable using my pencil crayons, which looks a bit more handmade. It doesn't look like, because if you use markers it kind of gives off the printout look effect, which makes it look a bit, I don't know, I guess it looks professional. It kind of looks like, for me, when I use pencil crayons, it looks a bit, not as, like, professional. Like, it doesn't look like it comes out of the computer, because, like, poster quality, I guess, would be the best term. So, yeah. So, hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching. Bye!